Yes, Mazango, welcome to my channel. Thank you. Nyango.
You're sorry.
What's up, beautiful people? So today my outfit was sponsored by my grandpa. I'm rocking his presidential shirt. It actually says presidential shirt in the collar, but he didn't. If he sees this, he's gonna be like, you asked for it. All right, so right now I'm gonna do my makeup while answering 25 questions that people would like to know in order to get to know me. So that is what I'm currently doing today. So you know my channel now, but you don't know the person behind the channel. Who is this girl? I am the girl. So I'm going to be doing my makeup. Guys, please, disclaimer, I'm not a mua. I'm not a makeup artist. I try. So please don't be like, oh, she used this, but she didn't use this. I'm not that person. Also, I have a mirror behind the camera. So if I look like this, just know that I need to look at what I'm doing. This rooster does not want me to succeed in life, yes? Does not want me to succeed in life. So my names, government names, it's Zindombi, Samantha, Ngola, in that order. Okay, so now people were like, Haibo, since when did you become Uzindombi all of a sudden? We know you as Sam, nah, nah, nah. Even if you see on my social medias, it's always Samantha Ngola, Samantha Ngola, Samantha Ngola. It's like a vibe. And then I say some Sammy Z. Sammy Z was like a stage name of mine that I gave it to myself, you know. I like things. I just love things. No, actually, things like me. So the stage name I gave it to myself when I was in radio, at Rhodes at RMR. So I gave myself the stage name of Sammy Z, and it stuck. You know, it stuck, and I made it a chat that I'm gonna keep it that way. This looks so cool, guys. I could be in an action film. And then I told myself when I get to like varsity or the working world, I'm gonna use my real name, which is Uzindombi, because a lot of people don't know how to pronounce Zindombi, or they just butcher it, and I'm just like, why are you butchering my name? Guys, I conceal everywhere. I don't know why. I just have this tendency of just concealing. And my nickname is Toro, Toro. Oh, Batong! No one from my institution knows this. No one. If you know Toro, you know that you grew up with me. like you grew up with me. If you don't know Toro, then you don't know me. You don't know me. Because if you come to my house, whenever you come to my house, they will never say Sam, Sammy, Z. No, they will never say Toro. Yes. Yeah, well, I once came with my friends to my house, and my grandpa was like, so Toro was made like school, and everyone's like, This is the funniest thing ever. But yeah, so my grandmother gave me the name Zindombi. It was like a prediction, because I was the second. I am the second born in terms of grandchildren. So I'm the second grandchild, and I'm a female. And my cousin, who's older than me, she's the first grandchild. She's also a female. So the prediction was, every grandchild to come is going to be a female. So Zindombi, so I was a prediction. I'm a prediction. And the prediction came true. We're actually all our granddaughters until Osenzo and Given and them pulled up. So now we've got 3 baby boys. And how many of us are there? It's like 9 female children. So all the babies, like, you know, they pulled up after me. The babies, you know. Toro was given to me by my uncle, Ubudkasta. Like, he was like, listen, she's a Toro. So Toro in, I think it's in Sutu. Guys, correct me if I'm wrong. It means dream. Ne? I found out this when I was like 13 in a hair salon in Durban, in KZN actually, not Durban, because the difference between Durban and KZN. And the guy said, how Toro, that means dream. And I'm like, oh, I thought it meant ole. You know, Toro, you know what I mean? So yeah, so apparently I mean a dream. Samantha was given to me by my mom. I was supposed to actually get some random ass name that I don't even know what it was supposed to be, but it starts with an S. I think Sunhi or Sun, whatever, but something cool, you know. And then my mom was like, hell no, then she gave me Samantha. So I've lived with Samantha for years. Samantha's been my name for decades, because I'm like, what, 20, I'm 24, so decades, 2 decades. And yeah, so preschool, that's when they started calling me Samantha. Then I passed it on to primary, then high school, because like people were just butchering my closer name. When people found out my closer name, I'd be like, shh, not so loud, not so loud. Yeah, I can, not even my nickname. I'm currently doing my makeup. Jokes, man. I'm in that position in my life where I'm just like, just finished school, and obviously I'm about to enter the working world. So currently I'm unemployed. See what I did there? I'm an extrovert. I am an extrovert. I feel like that is... I'm an extrovert. I feel like that is so obvious. But I'm one of those extroverts that can also be an introvert. Like, I love my space. That's why I redone my room, because like I wanted to be in my room and just be in a nice, you know, tranquil space. But yeah, as much as I'm out there, hi, but I'm also like, people were shocked when I'm like, no, I like my space. They're like, what? But yeah, I'm an introvert. I'm an extrovert. But I love my space. But I love my space. My favorite family vacation was when I think I was like 10, 11, 12, I think around those ages. We went to this place. We were staying in Cape Town once. So we'd always come down for Christmas to this place called Van Stadens. It's in Van Stadens, which is here in PE. I never knew it was so close to where I stay now. It's crazy. There's these resort lodges vibes that they have there. And we'd go swimming by the beach. It was like a vibe. I'll get bitten by those shell thingies. Oh, that was the best time of my life. Then we'd go to a place called Pine Lodge. I never knew Pine Lodge was like right here after Summerstrand. It's crazy, right? I'm talking about PE, guys. So like, yeah, so we would do that, have family over. We always have like a big family Christmas, so I really like that as well. But now we're going solo, so I'm super excited. But yeah, and also it's lockdown. It's gonna be lockdown 2.0. So I kind of like, you know, we're still gonna have Christmas, but it's gonna be a bit different. But we'll make it work. We'll make it work. I currently live with my grandparents. So they've practically raised me from when I was a baby up until now. So I live with them. Obviously, I'm like their last born. My aunt is going to be like, girl. The most intelligent person that I know is actually, there's 2 people that I know that I feel are the most intelligent people that I know. First, my grandfather. Oh my gosh, like that guy, it's like he's like book smart, street smart, he's all smarts. Love his work. And the second intelligent person that I know is my uncle. Guys, my uncle, oh my goodness, I'm not gonna spill his beans and what he does and stuff, but that man is smart. Oh my gosh, that man is so smart. I commend him. He's super smart. He's the one that gave me the name Toro. Yeah, he's intelligent, that man. I know someone's probably like, why are you putting so much powder? Yo, I'm baking now. What makes me laugh the most? Everything makes me laugh. Like, look, I'm a clown. I am a clown, guys. I'm a clown. I don't think people know this. People that I know that I'm a clown. But guys, I'm a clown. How do you do this, Kim? What color is brown? What color is red? Okay, I'm gonna use this color. But I use this color so many times. My favorite book. I'm not much of a reader. I only read when I have to. So that's definitely a textbook. I'm being for real, guys. Like, I don't read. But there was a moment in my life when I was in high school and I was intrigued by what my librarian said. What the librarian said. I can't say she's mine. She's the librarian. What the librarian said. She was like, you need to at least read a book. And I'm like, apart from a textbook? She was like, yes, you need to at least read a book. I think I was in grade 11. I was like, I need to change my life. I need to read a book. Because I mean, when I have to apply to school, I'm sure they're going to be like, so what book have you read? And they did ask that in the application form for Rhodes. So I was like, you know. So I did read a book. I fell in love with this book called The City of Veils. I forgot the author, but it's a lady. I think her name starts with an M, something like that. But it's called The City of Veils. It's about this lady, who moved to Abu Dhabi. Is it Abu Dhabi or Dubai? But she had to come to the norms of being in a Muslim culture, and she was white. And her husband got kidnapped, and she had to find her husband on her own. It was proper stuff. The thing is action, and it's lit. It was lit. It was a lit book. It was a lit book. I think that's the first and the last book I've ever read in my life, apart from Palias and all those other books like The Great Gatsby and stuff, and Othello that we had to read. Favorite movie genre would definitely be, like I said, action, satisfaction. Action, comedy, because I'm a clown, and horror and thriller. Oh my gosh, because the thing is, I like to predict what's gonna happen next. What makes me angry? I think people that don't listen. There's a difference between listening and hearing. If I'm telling you, this is the vibe, this is the chat, and when are you just going left while I'm going right? You don't do that. Well, this is very nice. You don't do that. You know what I mean? Okay, so I wanted to be a teacher when I was small. Believe it or not, I spoke about being a teacher for a good 12 years of my life, I think. And then when I got to matric, I had to be realistic. So I was like, oh, I'm going to be an accountant, because I have to find a job. So you know what I mean? Then life happened, and I ended up not wanting to be an accountant, when I got to varsity. So now, IT, baby. I'm an IT person, baby. I already drive a car. But my thing is, I'm literally fast and the furious with my car. They say the whole fam said I must slow down. And I slow down, guys. I slow down. But I'm always late, so I tend to not be able to slow down. But I do drive very well. I've had my license for over 5 years now. So I've renewed my license. I've had my license for 6 years, actually. Yeah, 6 years. So yeah, yeah. And now I would like to have a horse. I actually want to have a horse. I actually want to be a horse person now. Horse. I would rather cook because I love to cook. Then I would, in order actually, I would love to cook first. Then wash dishes because I love a clean area. Then I would mow the lawn. I like a clean yard. Yeah, because also I've got dogs. I've got a tortoise, so I have to make sure the yard is clean. And yes, I've got a tortoise. And then clean the house. This house is pretty big, so I wouldn't want to clean it. But if it was an apartment that I live in, I love to clean the apartment because I like a clean space. So you know what it is. I mean, it's so obvious. I'm a clean person. I don't like messy people. Not my vibe. It will definitely be pizza. Pizza and fries, baby. Not together though, not together. That's when I'm hungover or super drunk or something. But it's gonna be pizza and fries. I love it. That's a problem. And yeah, I got a problem. Ooh, worst university experience. I had a friend. She's not my friend anymore, obviously. But that girl, I hate people that lie, guys. People that spread rumors about you and then you get into trouble. So I was called in the office by my warden. She was like, if you continue sitting in the common room and tell people about your ndabas, no, I'm going to give you a disciplinary hearing. I was like, guys, I don't even sit in the common room. I'm always in my room. And when people want to go out with me to go have drinks, they drink in their own will. I don't force people to go drink. Hey, it was a whole thing, guys. Back in my first year, I was like, you know what? Tech. And then what I did, I just stopped talking to her. I was like, you know what? I don't want negativity in my life. And I moved on. And it turns out that the people that were my friends in that same circle, they moved on with me. They were like, no, we heard. You know what I mean? And this all happened in a space of 4 months. Imagine. Worst university experience. That's when I learned, Bana, you can't trust anyone or everyone that you meet in varsity. Because some people are there for, people there for a reason, season. But now my friends, it's not even reason or season at this point. Some people are just there to ruin you because they see potential by when you could be, a great person, a great being. So they don't want that to kind of escalate, you know what I mean? But they want to mosha you. How can I put this in Xhosa? They want to mosha you. And yeah, I'm not about that life. Because the thing is, my aim in life is not to like tarnish you. It's to grow with you, friend. I sana others. I would most definitely rather win the lotto. Because I'm a visionary. I see things. I think if I were to win the lotto, I've got a whole plan. I would even budget, I would even save money for kids that I don't even have. Like, that's how much my mind is so ahead of everyone else in life. I would spoil my grandparents, I'll spoil my aunts and uncles, buy myself land, I would build on the land, acquire property, more property, have my own business, have a business that I don't even have to worry about touching, and just be an investor. And then I'll have a business where I'm hands-on. But then again, I don't want to be business vibes. But if I don't do the hands-on business, I'll definitely just go back to work and work a 9 to 5, knowing very well that that's not my only income. You know what I mean? I sleep with 8 pillows. I'm a pillow freak. like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 8. I've got 8 pillows. My favorite animal would be a giraffe. Definitely a giraffe. Because it started being my favorite animal, I think, 2 years ago. Because when I would drive to school after VAC, so I'm driving from PE to Grahamstown, which is like an hour distance, and there's a lot of nature reserves in between, on that road actually, the N2. And as I'm driving, there would always be this giraffe, especially when I have to leave early in the morning to catch a lecture because I was too lazy to drive over the weekend. So now when I drive on Monday, there was always this giraffe, guys, from Pumbaa Private Game Reserve and Lodge. I've always wanted to go there. Oh my gosh, it's so expensive. Yo, bruh. And I've always wanted to go there. I don't even want to get married there. I want to stay there for a whole week and just do the vibes. But anyway, so there was always this giraffe that would always stand on the fence by the N2. So I would always see it and I'd be like, oh my gosh, and I would drive like this. I'm like, where is it? Because I drive fast, so I slow down in that area. Then I'll park on the side. Oh, it's Lalibela. I'm not sure. Then I'll park on the side of the road, obviously in the yellow barren line. Step out and it will literally come to you. And I'm just like, oh, but I can't climb over the things because there was a ditch and everything. It's just a lot. So I was trying to stay in the road, but I'm not on the road. And I'm like, hey, Jerry. And then yeah, Jerry would greet me back. I call it Jerry the giraffe. Hey, I once booked in a nice boutique hotel all the way in Cape Town. For a man's. I paid for everything for a man's. Then this man still say I hit him with a car. That's a story for another day, story time. Actually, I want to address it because this man has been telling people on the socials I hit him with a car without saying that it was me. But I'm going to get him. I'm going to get you. I know you're watching. What pleases me the most is actually having someone who does something without me having to tell them to do it. You got me. Can I look like this? Auntie, I look like this in total. Oh, no way, you don't like it. You're lying. You are lying. If I had a warning label, I'll be like, come doozy, come closer, question mark. The one thing I'll never do again. Oh my gosh, you guys can hear me chew. The one thing I'll never do again is date someone without knowing their religious beliefs. Because, again, hotel guy, Cape Town guy, when I dated him, I didn't know he was SDA. Well, I did, but he pushed this agenda of you must be SDA too, our kids will never, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I don't even know what I am anymore. Like, because my grandma is Roman Catholic, my grandpa is Anglican, and I'm just like, I'm a bit of both, you know, I'm a vibe. As long as I pray the Lord, that's it. There's no need for me to be pushed into an agenda that I don't want to be in. Bonus question. Who knows me best? Oh my goodness. My whole family knows me very well. Especially my immediate family, especially the young ones, they know me very well. Like, I feel like everyone needs to know who you are and the vibe you are, especially if you have a very close, tight-knit family like mine. So we all know like each other. We know how we think, we know our reasoning, and we listen to each other. So we really know each other best. But obviously with everyone, there's always that one person that's gonna know you the most. And for me, it's actually my best friend, Sibyls. I call her Sibyls. Her name is Sibo. Like, shout out Sibo. Sibo knows me the best. She knows the relationships I've been through. She knows the shit that I've been through. Sorry for swearing. She knows what I love to do. She knows what I don't like to do. She knows that if I'm like, friend, I don't want to go anywhere. She knows that like there's nothing wrong. It's just that I just don't want to go anywhere. I'm not in the mood. She knows when I just recently start seeing someone, especially when I'm seeing someone randomly. She will know. Like, she knows everything. If you guys want to find out the worst and the best about me, you need to ask her. But she won't tell you. She'll plead the fifth. She's someone that I feel like I can commit a murder with, and she'll definitely be like, we didn't do anything. You know what I mean? That's my best friend. Like, shout out to you, girl. Ooh, I don't have blush on. That's the vibe that I'm at. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching me and getting to know me with my 25 questions. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I hope these questions kind of provided an insight as to who I is and what I do's and what I does and what I doesn't. So yeah, I love you loads, man.